But I want to be effective, but not eternal today, guys. I don't want to hold you up too long, but I definitely want to, share some of my experience and my perspective with my journey, with not only just myself individually, but just with my team, and hopefully you can take away some of the things I talk about today and apply it in real time and see some success for yourself and your team. So I'll start from 2017. Uh, Actually, I'll start from 2016. 2016, I was a college student and I was attending Prairie View A&M University. I'm originally from Houston, Texas, so it's a small HBCU outside of Houston, maybe like 45, 50 miles outside of the city. And I was going to school for electrical engineering. So, for me, I was never passionate about engineering, but I did want to make a lot of money. You know, I always saw myself living in a nice house or a nice apartment condo, driving a nice car, being able to travel, being able to take care of my family. So, even though I wasn't passionate about engineering, I definitely want to go, pursue a field uh, or pursue a degree in a field that would make me at least six figures coming out. Right. You go to school for 4, 5, 6 years. You don't want to come out just making 50, 60,000. You want all your work to be, you want it to be rewarded at the end of the day. So that's what I did. I did electrical engineering. Wasn't an easy task, but I was able to complete my degree. And we all know that getting internships when you're in school is very important in order to set yourself up for full-time placement. I was blessed to have worked with, the number one aerospace company in the world, the Boeing company. I had a couple internships with them during my tenure in school, and they actually offered me a full-time position before I even graduated. I actually had a couple full-time position offers, but I chose to select Boeing just because I had known the culture and I had already started creating relationships. What I didn't know is that they would actually place me in Long Beach, California. Even though I did ask to be placed there, sometimes you don't get what you ask for, but soon in retrospect, you actually get exactly what you asked for, right? Sometimes in that mindset, I was like, you know what, maybe I get it, maybe I won't. But the fact that I actually, put that energy into the universe, I actually got exactly what I asked for. I just had to do the work to get to where I wanted to be. And so soon enough, I graduated. Maybe like a month or so after I graduated, I was shipped out to Long Beach, California, where I began my corporate career. Um, Now, mind you, I'm fresh out of college. I just got a Range Rover. I don't have any kids. I'm not married. I don't have no real responsibilities outside of myself. I was just, really this new guy from Texas. I'd never been to California before, right? And the first time I'm going, I'm actually moving to California. And I feel like that was probably one of the biggest blessings in my life as far as, changing my mindset because, in Texas, or Houston rather, the cost of living is fairly inexpensive. So, with 50, $60,000 a year, you can live like a king and nobody will really know how much you're really bringing in, but you can live a really decent lifestyle. You can have a nice car, a nice house, wear nice clothes, travel. And due to the cost of living, nobody will really know that you're only making 50, 60. But in California, making 50 to 60,000, is really lower middle class. Like you're damn near poor. Excuse my French. You're not doing real hot. Like 50, 60,000 a year, you're not living your best life. Um, but what I saw that, even at my six-figure, salary, that I still didn't feel like I was living in abundance like I thought I would be, right? I had strived to, get this prestigious degree, to get this, prominent job in the industry that would pay six figures, thinking that I would be able to live in abundance. I would be able to travel, buy the things I want, be able to swipe my card and spend money without double checking my bank account. And I still felt like I was broke, so to speak. Not that I was struggling or that I couldn't afford to pay my rent or anything, but I felt as though I wasn't getting enough money to really live the lifestyle that I had envisioned based off of the amount of money I was making. And so it's something called the law of attraction, right? We all believe in the law of attraction. You have to. you know, because it's very real. And if you don't, you should definitely read up on it. You know, there's some really good books on the law of attraction. And, you know, one of my things is with the law of attraction, I found that there's really only two aspects to it, right? You have you're either hoping, wishing, praying, feeling, or thinking about something different you want to take place in your life, right? And then that second aspect comes from that being released into the universe, and then the universe in return, you know, align certain, you know, relationships, conversations, ideas, and opportunities within your path. And the only thing you have to do is take action on those. You have to recognize what they are, be aware that that's what this is, and take action so that what you pray for, hope for, wished for can actually come to fruition. So around that time of me thinking and praying for something different I wanted to happen in my life, I said I wanted to make more money. I wanted to be able to, you know, take care of my family. I wanted to be able to retire my mom. I can't do it like this. You know, I want to be able to find a way to make money without trading more time for it. And so, you know, around that time, maybe like 2 weeks or so after I had been thinking about that, I got a phone call from a middle school friend of mine. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with D.L. Woods. He just hit Chairman 25. This is a guy I went to middle school with, been on him since I was in 7th grade. So this is a guy I had a lot of respect for. You know, I knew his family. He knew my family. We had actually went through a lot. We lost friends together. We fought together. We played. We was on the same basketball team in middle school. Like, we really grew up together. I knew this guy very well, and we had actually done some business previously. So when he reached out to me, even though I hadn't spoken to him in about a year or so, you know, it was like we hadn't left off like soon after, maybe a week or two ago. Like, it's like I just seen him like a week or two ago, just picked up the conversation like that. And in the midst of us catching up, you know, he asked me a question I had never been asked before in my life, right? He said, Brandon, how are you currently multiplying money, right? And from that point on, you know, that birthed, you know, the vision of Forex and how far it could go for me and my family. And when I saw what Forex was, I understood, you know, that I was lied to, and that, you know, the go to school, get good grades to get a good job, that wasn't the real blueprint, right? Because there were people making what I made in a year, right, in a month, 2 months, three months, right, a fraction of the time. And they were doing it from their phones and their laptops, hanging out with their family, chilling on the beach, right, living their best life, while I was at work slaving, you know, just trying to make the same check every 2 weeks. And so at that time, I said, okay, not only do I have to learn this skill, not only do I have to understand what this is, but I have to know it enough to be able to teach it, because I have to bring this to my family. I didn't think about anybody else. I wasn't thinking about the thousands of people, you know, in Europe or in Africa and South America, Canada. I was thinking about my grandmother. I was thinking about my mom. I was thinking about my brother, my aunt, my uncle. I was thinking about my family initially, right? I said, let me learn this skill set, right, so that I can pass this down. So once I learned that, and you got to understand, 2017, there's no signals group. There's no chairman. There's no trade house, right? This is at the beginning, 2017. None of what you see right now exists, right? There's no chairman screen. There's none of that. There's just a guy with a vision, a guy that says, you know what? I have to learn this skill for my family, right? And so once I got acclimated to what Forex was, and, you know, how big it can get and how impactful it could be for not only me, but my family, I said, okay, cool. I started looking at the other aspect of IML. I said, okay, they have a compensation plan. And my brother Bryce, who you all know, Chairman 250, you know, I thought about him because he was in college, and Bryce would always, you know, ask me for money. Send him $40 here, $50 here, $100 here. And even though I had it, I still felt like this is a whole nother bill. I got to figure out a way to help him make money, because not only is he asking me for money, he's asking my mom for money. He's asking my dad for money. He's a broke college kid. And so I didn't like the fact that my brother was broke. My mom had to come out of her pocket. My grandmother would have to come out of her pocket. You know, that's not what we wanted. That's not how I envisioned my life, because once again, I'm making this 6 figures, but clearly it's not enough because my brother's still broke in college. I have to do something different. And Bryce always was somebody to say, Brandon, put me on something. And I never had something tangible that I could actually introduce him to, where I felt comfortable enough to say, you can run with this and actually be successful. And so when I seen the comp plan and I saw that with 12 people, you can make $600 a month, I said, this can change a lot of people's lives. And immediately I went to when I was in college and I said, man, if I would have had not only this skill set, but access to this comp plan, I would not have been broke in college. And so what happened was, I had been sending screenshots into my family. We had a family group, iMessage group, and I would drop screenshots of profits, you know, $30, $40. It wasn't nothing crazy, but my family was amazed. They were like, whoa, what is this? And Bryce, you know, he called me one day. He said, Brandon, I need a play. You know, he had just got his first internship, so he was making some money. He was like, I need a play. I need you to put me on something, man. I see you've been dropping those screenshots. What is it? Whatever it is, I want to do it. I trust that you got something good. I said, okay. I said, this is what we're gonna do. Not only are you gonna get started, but we gotta get you to Platinum 600. All I need you to do is put people on the call. I'm gonna go over the information and we're gonna just keep doing prospect calls, right? Now understand this. Prior to me doing those prospect calls, I only did 2 prospect calls with my upline. I listened to him do it 2 times, literally. I had him talk to my people twice. I listened to take notes, right? Took notes, and then I said, I'm ready to do it by myself. I never had anybody else do a prospect call for me after those 2 calls. And just a little side note, guys, whenever you're listening to your upline do a 3-way call, or you're listening to a prospect call, please don't get so relaxed where you're leveraging them to close your prospects and you're not leveraging them to learn how to close yourself, right? Because I believe that the success of my business was because I took control of it early on. I didn't wait for somebody to build my business till I hit P600, P1000. No, I was doing my own prospect calls after I heard it twice. I just had to hear the information 2 times, presented 2 times, and I took advantage of it by saying, you know what, this is my business. I want to make sure that I am in full control. If somebody doesn't sign up, it's on me. If somebody does sign up, it's because of me, right? Because how many of you guys on this call, you feel like, dang, they didn't sign up and I kind of wasn't in control because I wasn't on the call giving the information, right? You don't want to put the destiny of your success in the business in somebody else's hands. I don't care if it's me, Bryce, Matt, Rosa, David, and Manichie. At some point, you want to take full control of your business, right? And so when I took full control of my business, I felt better about it. I felt more passion. It was more energy behind it, right? Because I feel like all this is riding on me, right? I got to give it my all every time. And from that point on, we just started doing prospect call after prospect call after prospect call after prospect call. And what happened was I wasn't even really focused on the structure of my business. I wasn't focused on the structure of my business. I just wanted to help my brother genuinely. You know, so the whole leg rule, you got to have 4 here, 4 here, 4 here for P6. I wasn't even focused on that. I was just happy that we were doing calls. People were getting started. You know, my brother hit P150. You know, and just to give you a little fun fact, I got started March 2017. I didn't hit P150 until June 1st. It took me about 2 to 3 months to hit P150. So for all you guys on the call that, you know, you feel like, oh, I haven't hit P150 yet, you're just looking at a C100. It took me 2 to 3 months to hit Platinum 150. 2 to 3 months to hit Platinum 150. I was doing calls before I was even ranked. And, you know, after we're doing these calls, you know, the team is growing, we look up and we're like, okay, wow, we got some traction in our business. We need to go ahead and brand ourselves. We need to go ahead and brand ourselves, right? We need to have our own identity. And Trey House was birthed. I believe it was like late October, early November 2017 when we actually came up with the name collectively. It was about 5 of us. We came up with the name Trey House. And then we kept running. We just kept running. Now, that was one phase of it. Trey House is born, but there's no pandemonium. It's not growing crazy. There's a guy by the name of Dr. Raphael Spiller. I met with Dr. Raphael Spiller summer 2018. By this time, I'm already a platinum 2000, right? And I had been sending out my own signals. You know, some were hidden, some weren't. But he told me, he said, Brandon, are you plugged into, you know, this is my upline. He said, Brandon, are you plugged into my signals group? I said, no, I'm not. He said, I need you to get plugged in so you can focus purely on building. I need you to get plugged in so you can focus on building. You don't need to be focusing on sending trades. I have a system for that. And I want you to plug all your team in. We're gonna help with the retention, and you just do what you do best and you let them take the trades. I plugged in the Push 1000 last summer, 2018. And that really was a huge catalyst in, you know, the growth of our business, right? It was a huge catalyst in the growth of our business. Why now? Because we were able to focus on building and now just plug our people into a system. We didn't now, the top leaders, the people that were supposed to be in the field, you know, building this team and doing team buildings and, you know, prospect calls. Now we didn't have to, you know, add on our plate. We got to send out profitable trades. Now we can leverage Push 1000. And I want to touch on that. Understand, don't make this harder than what it is. A lot of you might come in and you feel like you have to be a master trader, or you have to, you know, send out the best trades for you to build a team. Leverage the system. Maybe you don't have Push 1000, right? Maybe you don't have access to our signals group, but there is Gold Cup, right? There is, you know, Swipe Coin. There are swipe trades. There is the harmonic scanner. Leverage the system, right? So that you can focus on building, right? Because if right now, if we're focused on becoming a master trader, we clearly don't understand what this opportunity is about, right? You got to understand, IAM has now less than 120,000 customers worldwide. If our goal is to get to 1 million and you're still focused on becoming a master trader, you're missing out on the opportunity. We literally need about 800,000 plus more customers to reach 1 million. I just want to get 30,000 of them personally so I can hit Chairman 500. Y'all can have the rest. That should be everybody's goal. I just need 30,000 customers in my organization. Think about it. Even if we got 5 Chairman 500s, that's still 150,000 customers. We're nowhere near touching 1 million. 10 Chairman 500s, still not close. 20 Chairman 500s, still not close. We would literally have to get 30 Chairman 500s. And for that to even happen, that means there's several Chairman 250s, Chairman 100s, Chairman 50s, Chairman 25s, Chairman 10s, and so on, right? So we're not aiming to plug people into this system, and we're more focused on being a master trader, right? And staring at the charts. We don't really understand what this business is about. This business is about plugging into the system, utilizing the tools and the services, and plugging everybody else into the system so we can grow together. At the end of the day, my goal was never to be a master trader. My goal was never to be a chairman. My goal was to be financially free. And so I'm not going to make this hard. I'm not going to say, oh, let me be a master trader now that is a thing. Let me be the best chairman now that is a thing. I'm going to get my money regardless. That's what I'm focusing on. I'm not looking over here. I'm not looking over there. I'm saying, what do I have in front of me? How can I use that to the best of my ability and maximize this opportunity so I can get my money for my family? I don't care if maybe you don't hit Chairman 500. Maybe you hit Chairman 100. It is what it is. Everybody in the company is not going to hit Chairman 500. And that's just the facts. But people can hit Chairman 10. People can hit Chairman 25. There are feasible goals. And you got to ask yourself, if your goal last year, or 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe you didn't even know what a chairman was. What was your dream before this? What was your passion before this? You just need to utilize this vehicle to get to where you really want to get in life, to utilize your passion. Your passion wasn't to be a chairman or a master trader, right? Maybe it's singing, maybe it's dancing, maybe it's film, maybe it's art, maybe it's being a rapper, whatever it is. Understand you have the tools in front of you to get to where you want to go, and you don't have to hit Chairman 500 to do whatever you want to do. You can literally hit Chairman 10 and live your dream. You can literally hit Platinum 5,000 and live your dream. But not hitting any rank and focusing on trading when you don't have the capital, when that's the very reason that's keeping you from probably living your dream anyways, doesn't make any sense. I say we get rich off the compensation plan, right? And we're going to become wealthy because we know how to multiply that money. So understand, everybody's goal on this call should at least be to hit Chairman 10. Everybody on this call can hit Chairman 10, minimum. What you do after that is on you. That's just, you're a different beast if you go past Chairman 10. But everybody on this call should want to hit Chairman 10. Why? Because that's $10,000 a month. After bonuses is 15 grand. That's life-changing, income. Now I know everybody's saying, oh, he's making 25,000, 500,000, but what you're not understanding is if you could just make $10,000 a month and you have a skill set where you can multiply money for the rest of your life, you can make as much money as you want. The goal is to get the capital, the steady cash flow so that you can invest, so that you can live your life, right? Don't focus on, oh, he's Chairman 100. That was just my journey. Don't focus on that. Don't forget about what your dream was. What was your dream? What did you want to do before you came into IML? Focus on what do I need to get out of IML to get to what I really want to do? Because I won't, when I'm dead and gone, I won't be known as the chairman. I won't be known as the master trader. I won't. So what are you going to be known for? It's not going to be a chairman. It's not going to be a master trader. It's going to be whatever your passion is, whatever your purpose is. My purpose isn't just IML. This is just a vehicle to get me higher so I can get closer to what I'm supposed to be doing here. So don't play with this. I say chairman is the benchmark. At a very minimum, you should be trying to get to chairman as soon as possible. I believe chairman is your gateway to freedom. You hit chairman, you can do whatever you want. You can't tell me there's not one person on this call, if you can get to $10,000 a month, that you wouldn't be free. $10,000 a month, and you have a skill set to multiply that money every single day from the largest financial market in the world. Right? So moving along. It wasn't until, so my brother hits chairman, right? Going back into the story, my brother hits chairman. I'm still not really, I don't want to say motivated to hit chairman, but I'm still like, okay, cool. That was the whole purpose. I wanted to help my brother make money. That's what I wanted to do at the beginning. I wanted to put him in a position to make money. I'm still a P2000. Honestly, it wasn't until Nathan Samuel hit Chairman 10 that woke me up. When Nathan Samuel hit Chairman 10, I said, hold on. Even though I wasn't not doing it for Nathan, I was doing it out of the kindness of my heart, doing prospect calls, doing team buildings, rallying my team up. Bryce hit it, I was grateful. I was like, thank you, God. When Nate hit it, I said, oh my God, hold on. My belief system went up a little bit more. I said, not only did Bryce hit it, but his line brother hit it, who was there on was on the very first prospect call with us. Nathan Samuel was a P2000 for about 11 months. He hit Chairman 10. When I seen that, something in me clicked. I said, I got to hit Chairman. I said, I have to join these guys because now I see a bigger movement. I see a bigger movement now. Like, they can't be the only ones, right? I need to join them full time. And at the time, I was working as a full-time engineer, and I made the decision that I wanted to officially walk off my job. I said, January 2019, I'm off of my job. I'm done. I just need to hit Platinum 5,000 and I'm out of here. January 22nd of this year, I was a platinum 2000. January 23rd, I hit platinum 5000. January 23rd, I hit platinum 5000. 5 days later, I walked off my job. I was making $116,740 a year at the Boeing company, and I walked off my job after hitting platinum 5000. A lot of people thought I was crazy. I was already making money in the market, so I was like, you know what? This is good enough. I know my hustle. 32 days later, after I hit Chairman 10, after I hit platinum 5000, I hit Chairman 10. 32 days later, after I walked off my job, I hit Chairman 10. And I want to stop right there because, guys, it's a decision. I made a decision. See, I have been platinum 2000 since November of 2017. Because I was cool. I was making six figures. I'm making an extra 2,000. I'm not tripping. The money was there. I was fine. I was making extra money, right? I just said I wanted to make some extra money. Extra 2,000 was helping. My brother was eating good. I was able to help my mom out a little bit more. Stress was off my family financially. Things were starting to look up, so I was good. But it was bigger than that, right? I said I could actually live an even bigger lifestyle. I could have a bigger impact. And so when I hit Chairman 10, and I got that, and started getting that $10,000 income, it stopped being about the money. Chairman 10, it stopped being about the money. Because Platinum 5 was I walked off, I said, I can get to Chairman 10, I'm good. I'm good at Chairman 10. $10,000 a month, $15,000 after bonuses. I said, I'm good. But it's something about putting yourself in an environment that is conducive to winning. And so my brother hit Chairman 25, right? Then he hit Chairman 50. And then I said, okay. Then they hit Chairman 25. I said, you know what? I like this. Because anywhere where I see somebody thriving that I'm close to, it makes me want to keep going. Right? I don't want to be in the front. I always actually like playing catch up. It gives me motivation, right? Because if you're in the front and you don't have nobody in front of you to chase after, or that you can look at and be like, oh man, I need to keep going, because who am I to stop when this person is still going in front of me, right? But if I got all these people in front of me, and I'm glad it happened this way, where I was able to help them hit Chairman before I walked off and started my full-time journey in this, I was like, you know what? I'm going for it all. I made that decision in my head. So 4 months after I hit Chairman 10, I hit Chairman 25, right? When I hit Chairman 25, I was not satisfied. Once again, the money is out of the picture. Now I want the impact. Because now I'm seeing how people are DMing me. People are tagging me on Instagram. People are telling me how I changed their lives. And I was like, this is bigger than me just hitting Chairman. I'm actually bringing hope into people's lives. I'm actually inspiring people to do more, right? People are actually walking off their jobs. People are actually starting to believe in themselves. Then I started walking into what we call purpose. I said, okay, maybe this isn't my only purpose, but this is one of my purposes. God has put me in this position, so I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability, right? I'm not gonna half step it. I'm not gonna give 50%. I'm gonna give 125% every single day, because now I see that God has put me in a position to impact people's lives every day. People are looking at me every day because they're watching, how I move, right? My mindset, how I'm impacting others, and how they can literally implement what I'm doing and win just like I did. That's powerful. So guys, when you're going through this journey, understand that if you're doing it for yourself alone, you're going to burn out. If you don't have anything that's fueling you outside of money, you're going to quit. You got to ask yourself, what is your why? What's fueling you every day? What's keeping you motivated and keeping your engines going, right? For me, if it was about the money, I would have been stopped running. Is 25 to 30 grand not enough? Is 50 to 65 grand a month not enough? It's plenty. So why it can't be the money. I don't even spend that much money. Before I can even spend a fraction of what I made, I'm getting paid again. So it's not about the money. So you got to figure out what is going to keep you going. When the trades are hitting stop loss, when people are falling off your business, what is going to keep you motivated, keep you enthused, keep you, intrigued, keep you engaged in your business to keep having that same excitement every single day outside of you making money, outside of you getting a pay raise? What is it? What is it going to be? What is it going to be to make you still run, even though everybody is saying that the trades don't work, this doesn't work, this is a scam, people are falling off of your business, your leaders aren't running, right? Doubt is coming into your mind. What is going to keep you to push you through to that next phase so you can see your promotion, so you can see your growth as a person? What is it going to be? For me, it was not only impacting others, but I said, you know what? I said I wanted to retire my mom, right? Now I want to buy her a house. How much further can I go now? How much more can I do for my mom now? How much more can I do for my family now? See, now I'm tapping into my higher self, because when you get money as a problem out of the way, you start thinking differently. Because all the dreams I had as a kid, when you're a kid, you have all these big dreams. Oh, I want this big house on this land with all my family. And then you get into the real world and you get so discouraged and people knock you down and you start thinking, maybe that dream is just a dream. Maybe I really can't, buy my family a house on a big land, have a basketball court, a pool, a fitness center. Maybe I can't do those things. All that negativity starts to cloud your judgment. But when you strive for something greater than yourself, when you push for something bigger than you, and you get to that pinnacle where money isn't an issue anymore, it doesn't have to be $100,000 a month. Like I said, $10,000 a month I feel like that's the benchmark. When you hit $10,000 a month and money is not an issue anymore, you start to think differently. Those dreams that you had as a little kid start to come back. They start to become more and more clear. You got to not only fight for the impact of other people's lives, not for your family, but for that little kid inside. What did you used to dream about? Because that life, when life comes at you, your dreams slowly die. You start working these 9 to 5s, your dreams start to die. Heartbreaks, deaths, your dreams start to die. But if you can get to a place where you can start to tap into that dream when you was a little kid, what was your dreams? And you can start to make them come true. I always used to dream, man, I was going to buy my mom a house. And the fact that my mom picked out a house and she said, Brandon, the down payment is this. And I said, okay, Mom, just go take it out of my bank account. With no blinks, no flinches. Think about that. Think about what was your dream as a kid? What did you want to do for yourself, for your family? What are those things that you desired and that maybe because of life hit you, a couple people doubted you, heartbreaks, deaths, turmoil, adversity, maybe has clouded your judgment that you can't get that same dream to come to fruition. Think about what your dream is. What was your dream? And think about you actually accomplishing those goals and actually seeing those dreams come to fruition. How does that feel? How does it feel? How does it feel when your mom calls you and you say, you know what, Mom, you hate your job, right? I just put $30,000 in your bank account. You can quit today. Oh, mom, you complaining about your car note? I just called them and paid it off for you. Think about you being able to accomplish your goals on a high level with no flinching, not a blink of an eye, no sweat, but because you made life bigger than you, you made what you're doing bigger than you. You're not chasing the money. You're now chasing the impact. You're now chasing the dreams that you had when you were a little kid. Because at the end of the day, we all little kids. We still have the same dreams and desires. We just got maybe a little bit more facial hair, you know, got taller, bigger. We got more responsibility, but that don't mean our dreams are dead. They're still there. And I say this all the time. If you have an itch, you gotta scratch it. Before you leave this earth, it shouldn't be not one thing you don't check off the box. If it came across your mind, you gotta do it. You wanted that Lamborghini, you gotta get it because you're gonna always want that Lamborghini. Don't let people kill your dreams. You want to buy your mama house, you're gonna always want to buy your mama house. Don't let people kill your dreams. You want to buy that big mansion with the pool in the back, you got to do it. But the only way to get there is to make it bigger than you. I said this on my Instagram the other day. I said, you know what? Whatever you want out of life, you got to help somebody else get it. If you want a lot of money, you got to help somebody else get a lot of money. If you want to be physically fit, you got to help somebody else become physically fit. If you want to be spiritually sound, you got to help somebody else become spiritually sound. And not necessarily like holding their hand, but maybe sending them a Bible scripture, maybe holding them accountable to go to the gym, tagging them like you're in the gym, so they should be in the gym. Maybe not really giving them money, but giving them information to make more money. How can you help somebody get to where they want to go? Right? How can you add value to somebody else's life so that they can get what they want out of life? I guarantee you, if you focus on getting people what they want, you're going to get what you want by default. And that's how I've gotten to where I'm at, because I've focused on helping other people get to where they want. I've focused on helping other people accomplish their goals. Chairman 100 is not Chairman 100. Chairman 100 is me helping my boy Troy hit Chairman 10, me helping Noel hit Chairman 25, me helping Bryce hit Chairman 250, me helping Nate hit Chairman 100. That's what Chairman 100 is to me. It's a bunch of other people's goals wrapped up in mine. That's what my success is. It's me helping a bunch of other people achieve their goals. Because I can't get to Chairman 100 unless other people are winning. You're not going to get to Chairman 10 unless other people are winning. If you get to Chairman 10 and you haven't helped anybody else win, that's going to be a sad, sad day. Who's going to celebrate you? It's hard to celebrate somebody's success when they haven't impacted anybody around them. It's hard to celebrate other people's success when it hasn't directly affected anybody else's life in a positive way. When people get celebrated, it's because they've impacted somebody's life in some way, shape, or form. Right? So check this out. I hit Chairman 25. 6 weeks later, I hit Chairman 50. I'm tapped in. Not because of the money, because now I'm literally addicted to the grind. I'm addicted to impacting people's lives. I'm addicted to helping people get to their goals. I'm addicted to helping other people win. 12 days later, after I hit Chairman 50, I hit Chairman 100. And when I hit it, it was a surreal moment. I was in my hotel room in Chicago, September 30th, and I went to my back office. And I saw that red border that said Chairman 100, next rank Chairman 250. And the first thing I did was I just thanked God. I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. Not because I didn't think I could do it, but because the exponential abundance of greatness God blessed me with in such a short amount of time. I went from making $100,000 a year to now I'm making 100,000 a month. And then I looked, I said, how did I get here? It wasn't because I was focused on the money. I looked back and then when I posted the flyer and I seen how many thousands of people reposted, I said, that's why. That's why. Because I helped so many people along the way. And I said, you know what? Can't nobody stop me now. I've tapped into my greater self. I know what it is. I know how I'm gonna get to Chairman 500. Not because I'm focusing on the money, not because I'm gonna keep recruiting all these people, but because I'm gonna keep helping people win. And I'm gonna do it out of love. I'm gonna do it out of passion. I'm gonna do it out of the kindness of my heart. I want you guys to understand, Bryce is in my strong leg. He's in my strong leg. Chairman Dan, Nate. These are people I still do events for. They can put 100 people in their business. It's not going to affect me in no type of way. It's not going to push me further to Chairman 250. The leg is done. But it's not about me getting to Chairman 500. It's about, because I get it. The universe, it don't matter. The universe is going to give you what you want. It's going to give you, you've already asked for it. It's going to give you what you want. Now that you're in position, all you got to do is take action. And not just take action for yourself, help people along the way. It's the law of compensation. Now that you got the law of attraction, you got what you want, you got the money, it's coming in. How do you take it to the next level? The law of compensation. How do I add more value to people's lives to get more of what I want? If I want to get to Chairman 500, I don't need to focus on helping myself. How can I help more people? How can I make a bigger impact? So I said, okay, cool. It's no coincidence that October 31st, I'm flying to Ukraine and I'm doing a 5-city tour out there. It's no coincidence that after that, I'm flying to Nigeria and I got a 3-city tour out there. I am literally sacrificing my body to help other people's win. Like, I didn't understand how much stress and how draining traveling was. I used to see Austin Godsey travel and Alex Morton travel. And I'm like, yo, that's so cool. Like, that's crazy. Like, I can't wait till I can do that. And now that I'm doing it, I realize how selfless they are. It can't be about the money. It's no way. It's no way. It is so demanding. It is so draining to go from plane to plane, city to city, live out of a suitcase, not sleep in your own bed for weeks, months at a time. Just to help other people win, strangers, people that you probably met a month ago, get to their goals. But because you're doing that, because you go out of your way, you go the extra mile for other people so that they can win, I promise you, there's no way the universe is going to reward you with what you want and what you need. Guys, I have an event. This is my schedule. I'm already on tour. I was able to come home for I've been home for 3-4 days now. And I'm just glad that I could just chill, right? But I'm leaving in 2 days, back on tour. I have Houston on the 12th. I have New Mexico on the 14th. I have Harlem, New York on the 16th. I fly back to Houston. I'm gonna actually get to go party at my school for a day on the 19th. Then I have been on the 21st in San Antonio, Texas. Then I have Chicago on the 24th, Detroit on the 26th, and then I'll be flying out to Ukraine on the 31st. And the crazy thing is, I was like, okay, cool. I'll come back right before Thanksgiving on the 27th. And I'm already booked up for December. People are already saying, oh, when you come back, I said, I come back 20. Okay, well, we'll do some December. December's booked. January's booked already. And you know what? I'm so happy. This is what I asked for. Be careful what you ask for because you're going to get it. Be careful what you ask for because you want to get it. Do you really want to hit chairman? Do you really want to hit chairman 25? Because it's not just the rank. It's a mindset. It's a way of life. And I had already been preparing for this months ago. That's why God gave it to me. God is not going to give you anything you're not ready for or you haven't been preparing for. I guarantee it. If you got it, it's because you're ready for it. So you got to ask yourself, if I was chairman today, can I hold that position at the highest level? Are people going to doubt, like, why is he a chairman? Why is she a chairman? Are they going to be like, chairman 10, oh, they should be chairman 25. I thought they were chairman 50 the way they move. Nobody should even know what type of chairman you are. They should be like, are you a chairman? What are you, a chairman 100? No, I'm just a chairman 10. But I've been a chairman since I was a P150. Nobody should be able to tell what type of chairman you are unless they go look at the Chairman Hall of Fame. They should have to ask, are you a chairman? No, I'm just a P1000. Because chairman isn't a rank, it's a mindset. Are you a chairman? No, I'm just a P600. If you don't get in your head that chairman is not a rank, it's a mindset. So you got to work, and let the results catch up with you in real time. Work, let the results catch up with you in real time. I have had my head down for 9 months straight, grinding it out, and Chairman 100 smacked me in the back of the head. And now I said, okay, I see you, Chairman 100. I'm about to outwork you because I'm back at zero. I'm back at zero. I don't care about, people keep asking me, how does it feel to be a millionaire now? I was a millionaire before I was a millionaire. My name is Trillionaire Tom. Come on. How does it feel? I was already there in my mind. You couldn't tell me I wasn't. I was walking like it, talking like it. I could have had $0 in my bank account. You wouldn't know because I've already put myself there in my mind. Everybody on this call need to put themselves there in their mind. February 28th, what are you going to walk across the stage as? 20,000 people screaming your name, yelling on stage, lights bright at you for your success because you're inspiring them that they can do it. You're motivating them because they can do it too. If you're on stage, they can be on stage. Who are you going to inspire? Who are you going to help get to the next level? That's what you should be focused on. I'm not focused on the next rank. I'm focused on who I can help get to the next rank. I'm not focusing on Chairman 250. I'm focusing on, you know what my goal is? I want 10 new Chairman 10s by December 18th. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 10 new chairmans in my organization by December 18th, 2019. 10 new chairmans. That's 5,000 people. That's 5,000 people. Minimum. I want to create 10 chairmans. What is your goal? If your goal is Platinum 600, it should be you want to create 3 P150s. Don't worry about you getting there. Worry about somebody else getting there. And you're going to get what you want. Everybody gets 3. That's the goal. Don't focus on getting 100,000 people. Everybody gets 3. If everybody gets 3, everybody can win. If everybody gets 3, everybody can win. Platinum 150 is an effort rank. It's an effort rank. If you're not focusing on just getting 3 people, then you don't want chairman. If you can get 3, you can get 3,000. You can get 30,000. If you can't get 3, you can't get 30,000. You just need 3. And you focus on those 3. And you have those 3 focus on their 3. And you keep helping people. You keep pouring into people. You keep loving people. People are the best and worst part of this business. They're the best and worst part of this business. They're going to give you excuses, and then they're going to give you motivation. They're going to give you excuses, and then they're going to give you inspiration. They're going to give you excuses, and then they're going to give you gratitude. It comes with the territory. But if you're fueled by helping people, showing other people that they can succeed, you won't burn out. If you're fueled by you making $10,000 a month, if you get there, you're gonna burn out. You're not gonna want to help anybody else because you're gonna get there. You're like, oh, I've done so much to get here. I did it all for me. But when you helped hundreds of people along the way and they say, thank you, you changed my life. Thank you, you changed my life. Thank you, I was just about to give up. Thank you, you changed my life. I was sleeping in my car, but now I just bought my new apartment. Thank you, you changed my life. It's impossible for you to stop going. It's impossible for you to stop. It's no way somebody tells you that you've changed their life and you don't want to go do it again. It's addictive. I'm literally addicted to helping people succeed. Like, it's an adrenaline rush. I get chills in my body when I read my DMs. I'm like, oh my God, like, I can't believe I just did this for this person from afar. I never even met them in real life. But look, guys, I want to say this because I don't want to hold you up too long, but I did want to get on this call. And I want to say this. For those of you that want to hit chairman, it's very possible, but you have to make that decision, right? Focus on who you can help along the way. Focus on who you can impact along the way, right? Don't go through it, grow through it. Understand that every step to getting to the next level is preparation for that next level. So maybe you have some pullbacks in your business. Maybe a few people quit on you. Just know that God is testing your faith. I said this on the call the other day. God is testing your faith. Faith was implemented not for the success, not for the good times, not for when everything is going well, but faith was implemented to test your weakness. And God will continue to test that same weakness until you pass the test and show that you're strong enough to be promoted. Are you going to quit when people fall off your business? Are you going to stop going hard when all the trades start hitting stop loss? Are you going to give up when the naysayers say you can't do it? When the doubters say you're a scammer? When your family turns your back on you? When your friends stop supporting you? Are you going to keep going because you know the goodness of God is going to deliver you and you're going to have abundance, you're going to have prosperity, and you're going to not only change your life, but you're going to change thousands of lives because you didn't give up and you passed the test to get to the next level. Understand, faith is not for the good times. So if you're struggling, you're going through adversity, you're going through turmoil, right? You got a little turbulence on your plane to your destination. Understand that it's necessary. You have to be tested. Are you going to pass the test this time? Or are you going to give up? Because I guarantee you're going to be tested again. How you do anything is how you do everything. You're not going to tell me you're going to quit here and you're going to win somewhere else. If you quit here, you're going to quit for the rest of your life. Make a decision today that this is it. Make a decision today that you will be chairman February 28, 2020. Make a decision today that you will walk across the stage as a brand new chairman and you will change the rest of your life for the rest of your life. I don't see too many faces on here, but what I do want is I want to see everybody on this call in London. Y'all already there. I'm coming. Y'all already over there. I'm coming. And I hope I'm greeted with open arms and we have a great time. I'm super excited. Guys, I'm on the road to London right now. It's going to be rocky. Some people going to fall off of the bit. You don't think people still falling off my business? Some people going to fall off my business. I'm going to hit stop loss, but my account's going to get blown. I got into a car wreck a month ago. You'll never know. Why? Because I'm back at zero. I'm going to still keep grinding. It doesn't matter. I'm not going to make my excuses bigger than my goals. I'm not going to make my excuses bigger than my dreams. I'm not going to make my excuses bigger than the things I want out of life. Keep going, keep grinding. Every day we back at zero. We're not going to stop because we still got to retire our parents. We still got to fulfill all those dreams we had as a kid. If you got an itch, we got to scratch it. Thank you.